the coming of the work of Michelle Obama, we now have organizations on campus which from day one, when the students arrive here from high schools all over the country and all over the world, give them a set of structured opportunities which create channels into the world, in the university, outside the university, really throughout the 4 years of their experience.
UCSC is a perfect example, is designed to create opportunities for students to contribute and develop themselves while at the same time making a difference in the organizations they're working with.
For us, the vision was always that students at Chicago would come here not only to study texts and things, but that they would be a part of the fabric of Chicago.
I remember at UCSC, one of the trainings was at Robert Taylor and meeting with Jamie Calvin. So when I was taking classes on poverty and inequality and thinking about why do the buildings look the way they do, thinking about the architecture, the planning, made me think a lot. I actually ended up working at the Chicago Housing Authority, so a lot of those same questions continued.
One of the mottos with Chicago Youth Programs is long-term impact making a difference. And honestly, that was the type of investment that we got from the UCSC. They came in and said, well, what is it that you all need? What are some things that are going on in the community that we can provide a service to by bringing in students, by bringing in resources, by shedding a light on what's going on here in Washington Park.
Working at the UCSC has given me a lot of experience facilitating difficult conversations and learning to do so in a way that makes sure everyone present feels like their opinion is important and valuable.
Going to a community, talking to a nonprofit leader about the problems that they're facing is a pretty different experience than learning from a journal article or reading a newspaper.
One of the things that I think is most exciting about what UCSC is doing these days is trying to intentionally expand our programming families so that they appeal to a broader range of students.
I chose my major based on what I thought would give me the most chances at getting a job after college, to be honest. I chose to be an economics major, and it was really only through my involvement with civic engagement at the UCSC that I started to question myself about what it is that I actually wanted from my studies and what it is that I wanted from my major.
My experience as a director of a program in the college, we in environmental studies and in public policy studies have been really engaged with UCSC. I've been a great supporter of our practicum courses and allowing us to take field trips out in the city and to engage with civic organizations. And so I think that we probably wouldn't have been able to do as effectively or as much of without UCSC.
I think Amy Chan and her colleagues have done in the center is to help operationalize a program called Chicago Studies, where we're actually having small groups of students spend a whole quarter studying problems in the city with the support of the college and assistance of the Community Service Center. This is a perfect example of a faculty-driven initiative supported by the students, and I'm hoping that the center will be able to do more such partnerships in the future.
Civic engagement has evolved quite a bit. There are so many different ways to go about making social change happen, especially in the city of Chicago.
People are like, I don't know what to do, I just know I have to do something. And I think the UCSC takes these people, and also takes people who have been dealing with this their whole life, and brings them together and says, like, how can we work on this together? How can we collaborate? How can we take our different strengths and skills and use them to better each other and better our world?
The center must grow. We need your support to empower the social leaders of the next 20 years. We all have a place in the work of social change and at UCSC.